Mistake number 5, low priority on health. So when it comes to health, what I like to do is ask people how much they value it. Now, unconsciously, what you do is you have things that are important to you in life. So if I ask you what's important to you about life, what would be good now is if you wrote those down, list them all down, all the things, every single thing that is important to you in life. So write it all down and pause this if you need to. So just write all of those down and then pause this if you need to. Now what you want to do is you want to list them all. So you want to list all of them, and then you want to prioritize the top 8. So prioritize the top 8. Yeah, so number 1 you may say family's top, then it's friends, or then it's finances, then it's career, then it's personal development, then it's health, then it's home environment, then it's spiritual stuff. So you just find whatever it is, just prioritize. Be honest with yourself, be honest. Yeah, it's only you, no one's going to see this, you don't have to do it with anyone. But you need to prioritize them all. And you got to ask yourself then, what number is health? I'm going to be upfront with you. Health is the most important thing to me, purely because if I'm not healthy, then everything else falls to bits. Yep, I don't want to see family or talk to family when I'm not healthy. I don't want to speak to friends when I'm not healthy. I ain't going to work. Then if that affects your finances, then you can't do things. If everything falls to bits when that's not high, if that's not sorted, then that is a problem for me personally. Now you may have number 1 as something else to health. I'd say that there's a special techniques that we have in NLP on the Master Practitioner, which we use to actually change values in someone's life. So I'm not going to do that here. That's not what I'm going to do. But what we would then do is put. So if family was your number 1, and let's say if health was number 8, what I would then do is actually get it so that health is number 2 value. Because if it's low, then someone like who's value of health is number 8, they are gonna essentially come up with excuses. Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to fit in health as a thing to do. Yeah, they're gonna say things like, I've not got enough time. And the reason why they're saying that is because, and the reason why you may be saying that is that you're sitting there going, well, listen, first of all, I've got to take care of my business. Yeah. Then I've got to go and speak to my friends. Then I've got to go and do stuff with my family. And then I've got to go and do stuff with my finances. Then I've got to go and do stuff with my personal development. And then if I've got time, then I'll do something with health. Yeah, you are going to prioritize anything, loads of different things. And then if you haven't enough time, which you never do, then you're going to go, right, then I can do something with health. Yeah, that's why you don't have enough time. Everybody has the same amount of time. It's all to do with priorities. If you don't prioritize health as high, then you don't have time for it. Yeah, you prioritize other things as higher. You may prioritize things like EastEnders above your health. Yeah, that's what some people do. And if they do that, then they're going to not have enough time for health. They always have enough time for EastEnders, but not health. And not enough money. Again, it's exactly the same thing. It's like I prioritize that low, so I'm spending money on all this stuff but above it, and then I'm not spending it on that because that's not as high as those. Yeah, I don't prioritize health enough, so therefore I'm not spending money. I'll spend money on all of these other things first before health, and if I've got enough money left, then I'll spend it on health. Yeah, so these are the typical excuses you're going to hear. So I'm not the sporty type. Yep, so these are the excuses that you come out with. Haven't got the right clothes. In other words, health is just not that important. I say all of these mean health is just not a priority for me. This is the type of things, and it needs to be changed. Yeah, that's more. I need to rest. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, they need to rest. You need to rest from resting. Yeah, so I agree with that one. You do need to rest from resting. Not in the mood. That's exactly why you should train. Again, that's just another excuse saying how I don't believe that health is that important. Haven't got any energy. Again, that's why you should train and do some physical activity, because you'll get more energy. Again, it's another excuse. Got no one to go with. Again, if your priority of health is high, then you don't care. You'll go on your own, and then you'll meet friends down there. Yeah, you'll speak to people down there. You'll get a social group down there. It won't help me. That's someone's belief. Again, not a high priority for making me feel good. So these are the typical excuses I'm going to hear if you don't value health high, then these are the typical excuses that I'm going to hear. And you may recognize a load of these and sitting there going, yeah, actually that's what I say. Yeah. Or always ill when it's time to go to the gym, but like when it's time to go out, yeah, I'm fine now. So those are the typical things. I heard that the other day, actually, someone in the gym saying, yeah, he's not coming, he's ill again. But when it comes to go out in the evening, he's always okay. So that is the type of excuses that you're going to hear. If you do not prioritize health, if you do not move that value up so it's now a priority, not as number one priority if it's not already number one, but if you don't move it to number two, then you are going to find it very, very difficult, very, very difficult to actually incorporate physical activity in your life, and it needs to be done before you start. This is another mistake that people make, not prioritizing it. Change priority and overcome fear. So fear and low priority equals reasons why you can't do it. Yeah, in life you either have results that you want to get, or you have reasons why you don't have the results that you want to get. Those are the two sides you got to choose from. Yeah. So if you're in pain now, then you need to overcome your fear, and you need to change health so it's a priority for you. Yeah, in your head. You need to do this before you start. You need to do all of this. You need to prepare. This is all planning. This is preparation for you to make a lifestyle change. Because if you don't do this at the start, then you are going to be one of these people who, yes, they do it, New Year's resolution, and then after about 2-3 months, you're going to quit. Yeah, it needs to be taken care of, or otherwise you're going to be telling us reasons why you don't have what you want.